Here we are for Shaman versus Paladin, and this matchup basically primarily showcases the power and potential that Mana Tide has and how it can, if not dealt with, just straight up win you the game. As you can see, my curve is pretty much perfect. Turn 1 Chow, a Noitron, and then that protects our Mana Tide from any weapons or attacks from whatever critters this guy is going to throw down. But yeah, Paladin's usually pretty tough. Usually you need something like a Lightning Storm to catch back up after they muster for battle. Sometimes you even just swarm the board without even needing muster for battle, just by throwing down Knife Jugglers, Hero Powers, mini bots, things like that. So pretty straightforward turn 1 and turn 2 here. I like to put my Noitrons on the left because it's a little better for Flame Tongue. I don't play Defender of Argus currently in this deck, so I don't really need to keep that in mind when I'm playing my minions. Although I have thought about cutting a Belcher, Vitality Totem, or maybe even one of the Shredders for a Defender. So here I'm going to play my Mana Tide Totem because I don't think he has a good way to kill it unless he runs like an Ironbeak Owl, but he might not even have it this early. So let's keep track. There's one card. Vitality Totem, pretty much a blank though in this matchup. Probably won't do anything. Oh, and also, I am Legend on NA, and I'm playing on EU, which is why you don't see any gold cards. And that's because ranking actually matters this season. So on NA, I should stay away from experimental decks, which this is definitely one of them. So I'm playing on EU, but hopefully this still gives a good showing of the matchups. I use my face to take out the Piloted Shredder because I don't really want to use my Noitron or my Zombie Chow because I want to keep protecting my Mana Tide, and I don't really I have the Vitality Totem, and I really don't care about my life total too much in this matchup, at least this early. So I'm just thinking of positioning and whatnot. And I like to just kind of try and keep the board as clear as possible. I like to pretend all the recruits have 1/1 taunt just because of Quartermaster. And this is not even a really good muster for battle because I get to clear off 2 of the guys, so I'm not really too worried about this. And Mana Tide has drawn me 2 cards so far. This Rockbiter I may want to save for burst damage with Alakir. I also have a potential Alakir Reincarnate combo later on. So yeah, like I said, just try and clear the board off as much as possible. It would have been great if I got a Healing Totem, but I didn't. I think I'm just debating whether or not I want to drop a Vitality Totem, a Noitron, or even just nothing at all. You do want to make sure that you kind of consider Consecration and play around it if it's possible. If he does have a Consecration, he could kill my Mana Tide, I believe. He just runs his Recruit. Or he attacks my Noitron with his weapon, consecrates, and then runs his Recruit into my Mana Tide. So it's the 3rd card that Mana Tide has drawn. If he has another Muster for Battle here, that's kinda crappy for me. Looks like he doesn't. Just a Haunted Creeper, sure. Oh, that was a great juggle for him. We got the good, nice Power Mace here. I think I could use Flame Tongue to trade stuff off, but I don't really think it's necessary. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to Power Mace the Knife Juggler. He's kind of already shown me that he doesn't have a Consecrate, or else I believe he would have used it. It would also be nice to try and get the buff from the Power Mace on one of these mechs. I'm kind of deciding if I want to clear off this creeper. I could Rockbiter a Totem, kill it off, and start attacking it, but I think it's probably just best to just leave it be. What's that? I've already lost track. I think that's the 4th card Mana Tide has drawn. But yeah, I had some other Paladin videos to choose from. Because Paladin's all over the ladder right now, especially on EU. at this rank. It's like I've run into every other match. It's actually been about 50% of my matches. And I had some other videos to choose from of a Paladin, but I really like this one because it really, really just showcases how scary Mana Tide Totem can be if it's not dealt with, and why people will be forced to go out of their way just to deal with your single Mana Tide Totem. And it also kind of shows how a Neutron is potentially better than the Keeper. One of the reasons why Neutron can be better than Haunted Creeper in this deck, simply because of how it protected my Mana Tide. Not really sure if my board is set up best for the Flame Tongue here. Give my Harvest Golem the buff. I'm not sure if this is the best way to clear. I think the way I do it is probably fine. But there might have been a better way. Make the Taunt Totem to protect my Mana Tide again. I could use my Rock Biter, but I have the Healing Totem, and I think 4 health on my Harvest Golem is fine. I just throw out the Chow, why not? I don't really care if he gains some life, and since Mana Tide has now drawn me 5 cards, I can afford to overextend a little bit. And if my board sticks around, I can finish him off with an Alakir Rockbiter with my Flame Tongue. Okay, so he finally found a Consecrate, although it's not the greatest Consecrate. There was some scenarios earlier in the match where it would have been fantastic for him to have a Consecrate. And again, while I'm just kind of in some downtime here, I don't really know exactly how Temple Storm is going to be posting these video series, because I know the format has been, they kind of changed it recently. But yeah, if there's a comment section or anything, let me know if you have any ideas or requests of other videos that you'd like to see from me, because I like to make videos that are a little bit offbeat but still competitive. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Here I just make a totem. No need to really commit too much more to the board. I could play, I'm probably going to play one of these Sludge Belchers or Pilot Shredder. I think because I currently have a Flame Tongue active, I want to place whatever I choose on the right, even though all my totems will kind of get blocked by it. This kind of lets my Zombie Chow and my Searing Totem funnel into my Death Rattles. The Tyrion is pretty YOLO on his part, and I do end up drawing an Earthshock, which I believe kills him. But I mean, come on now, Mana Tide drew me 5 or 6 cards. I'm over halfway through my deck. I should pick up a Hex or an Earthshock by this point. Yeah, I mean, you could say it's a top deck, but I don't think I was losing this game. So, didn't get to see any action from the Vitality Totem or Reincarnate, but you definitely got to see why Mana Tide is in the deck. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys for the next one.